How does map scale affect measuring distance? Imagine you're planning a trip or trying to find the shortest route across a city. How do you know how far apart places really are just by looking at a map? That's where understanding map scale becomes so important. Map scale is the relationship between a distance on the map and the actual distance on the ground. It shows us how much the real world has been squeezed down to fit on the paper or screen. For example, if a map has a scale of 1 to 100,000, then 1 unit on the map, like 1 inch or 1 centimeter, equals 100,000 of those same units in real life. This relationship directly impacts how we measure distances. On a large-scale map, which has a smaller second number like 1 to 10,000, features are shown in more detail. The distances on these maps are smaller and more precise because they cover a smaller area. If you measure a route on this map, you can be pretty sure it's close to the real distance. On the other hand, small-scale maps, with larger numbers like 1 to 1 million, cover larger areas but show less detail. The distances on these maps are much bigger, so measuring a small feature or a short route isn't as accurate. To measure distance using a map scale, you start by measuring the space between 2 points on the map with a ruler or a piece of string. If you use a ruler, you note the length between the 2 points. Then, you look at the map scale, which might say 1 centimeter equals 1 kilometer. If your measurement is 5 centimeters, then the real distance is 5 kilometers. If you're using a string, you follow the route along the curved roads or trails, then straighten the string and measure it against the scale to find the actual distance. Using a map scale helps you understand how maps representing real places in a smaller size. It makes it easier to plan trips, estimate travel time, or figure out how far apart locations are. For students, knowing how to read the scale bar or ratio on a map is a key skill. It's simple to do with a ruler or string, and it turns map reading into a fun activity. Remember, the smaller the scale number, like 1 to 10,000, the more detailed and accurate your distance measurements will be. The larger the scale number, like 1 to 1 million, the less precise your measurements become. Choosing the right map depends on what you need it for, whether it's for a quick city walk or a broad view of a continent. Knowing how map scale works makes geography more interactive and helps you connect what you see on the map with the real world around you.